every now and then we just get on down to the nitty gritty, dig into some videos, and get our learn on. And tonight, that's what we're doing in the Aftermarket Stock Lounge. See you in a few minutes.
Welcome to the Aftermarket Dream. Welcome to the Aftermarket Dream. Welcome to the Aftermarket Party where we hang free.
Yeah, that's where we hang free, baby. Shout out to Ken Mayfield for the amazing music that he provides American Dream Trading. Ken, I love your stuff, man. I love it. I'm a fan. Yeah, we need to hook up with some video work, man. But welcome to the Aftermarket Live Chat and Watch Party. I'm Dawn, your host, aka J&J Video Reacts, and this is a stream that's been created for you traders to have a place to decompress after the market. Hopefully you guys were green today and you made some money. We've been having some good aftermarket parties here, and when we do our watch parties, we've been watching and digging into some really good videos. So we've had a couple of really cool subjects this week, so I figured I'd go ahead and let us dig into a couple of videos tonight. And then tomorrow we'll hop into our Friday reset for next week. So without further ado, before we get into any of that, let me go ahead and put up the instrucciones, which is to like, share, and subscribe, right? Make sure you guys are liking the videos and putting, making sure you're sharing the content out. We do want to get, Coach, even though the subscriber thing isn't the huge deal anymore like it used to be, we still want to get Coach to 20,000 subscribers. What do you guys say, huh? We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. So right now we're sitting at 16,810. So let's do it, gang. Let's get them there, right? Let's get them there. Shout out to Chris and Bucko for an amazing crypto workshop they did last night. They do it every Wednesday at 7:15. So if you want to get into crypto, go check that out every Wednesday. Also, if you'd like to join American Dream Trading, all you do is go to none other than americandreamtrading.com, where you can go ahead and get signed up for a diamond membership for only $5,000, which includes all of our memberships that we sell within that, right? So that starts with the premium membership, which right now you can get a 7-day free trial and have it renew at $125 a month. That's our stocks and options training, which includes hot stock picks, pre-market setup, videos on demand, e-cards, ebooks, all kinds of training, and especially Coach's 2-hour-long training session every morning on a live Zoom call. That's right, live Zoom call. You're not just watching him. He is actually teaching us how to trade the right way. At 2 to 4 p.m., we also have the Futures training with Mark McSee. And if you want to join the Futures membership, that also has a 7-day free trial, and it renews at $249 a month, because that also includes our trading view indicators, right? And last but not least, if you want to join the crypto, it is on sale. So it still has a 7-day membership, but it is combined with a $50 a month discounted monthly renewal. So take advantage of that. By the way, that diamond includes all of those memberships. And once again, it is only $5,000, and you can do it. If you can't do it in one foul swoop and get it one foul swoop and get it over in one payment, you can break that up into 2 payments of $2,500, right? So we work with you. We want you to get the training. We want you to be successful here. So without further ado, let me go ahead and get my co-pilot in here. That is none other than James L. Okay, we already got our background. All right. Where are you, James? There you art. There art, James.
Said maybe, baby.
Hello.
How you doing, Miss Dawn?
I'm good. How you doing?
I am just absolutely ecstatic. I
How did
had a
everything
hell
go
of a
today?
day. I got 1.87% of my total account before I had to leave, and then I got to people all day, and they just absolutely amuse me. Some people are just such hot stuff that they don't have to wait in traffic and construction zones. They can fly past 20 cars and cut in at the last minute and just
See,
do their thing.
there you go.
Love it.
There you go. Well, that's how you do it. That's how you get through that traffic, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how you get through the traffic. Well,
And then cut you off and get you stuck because they want to make a left turn now, and you get stuck on train tracks, and then you see a train coming, and then they want to blow their horn and flip you off and say all kinds of beautiful words when they're saying a Texas hello because you went around them.
oh, you had an interesting trip, huh?
That just glorious.
Interesting road trip. Anybody detect a note of sarcasm there? Just a small note. Oh my goodness. Um,
Yeah, my doctor's appointment this morning turned into, well, you're not working, so go do this. Can you go do this? And I need this done.
oh wow.
I've been home all of about 20 minutes.
Well, who says you ain't working? ADT is work, baby. It's fun work though. Yeah, I see your face. I'm looking at it. It says it all. Oh man.
Did
We
you
gotta
see
have a
this,
beer.
the fun house, Mr. Cricket?
Now,
Thank you, sir. That was hilarious.
what did
You
he
forgot
do?
to tag Richard in it, so I did it for you.
Cricket, what did you do? Is it recent?
Yeah,
Let me go look.
here. I'll just share it.
All right.
You ready?
What the hell's that?
Just listen.
Wait a minute.
Crank your volume up.
Okay.
I want to go to Taco Bell, Taco Bell, Taco Bell. I want to go to Taco Bell every day.
Oh
Thank
my
you.
god. She looks like she already goes to Taco Bell every day. Oh my goodness, man. Richard would love that. I wonder if he saw it.
yeah. Cricket put it in the fun house, but he didn't tag Richard, so I
That darn
replied.
cricket,
I replied and tagged Richard in it.
that darn cricket is always up to something.
It must be Richard's granddaughter. Oh, Cricket said he had a
Oh
green
man.
day. He was busy. Traded horribly though. I stopped and put myself in a mini timeout. Well, green is
Wow.
green.
Data Trader, what's up? My brother from another mother from this morning. Hey Eminem, how you doing, babe? Uh, darn cricket is crazy. Darn cricket, welcome.
She did not reply to my message. She says she's got to go birthday party shopping for her soon to be 6-year-old. I'll be watching later.
Who?
Maria.
Oh,
I guess she just dipped in to say hi and left because I responded
oh, okay.
that a three
Hey,
zero that a 30-06 for the 6th birthday is perfect.
Gotcha. Chad H, what's up, brother? Hopefully you are still doing well. What do you say we watch a couple videos, man?
Certainly. Unless you just, want me to continue describing my day.
While I'm digging these up, you sure can if you want to. I always love hearing about your day. Makes my day seem so much more better. It's like, did I say more better?
Well, more better than good.
Mo better, mo better.
Yeah. Well, I also had the pleasure of having to make a Sam's Club run,
Oh God.
which, there's been all this social media stuff and things about the SNAP benefits and, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
And threats and people. And I saw one that they said that people are threatening you in the parking lot
Huh.
to steal your groceries because they
Yeah.
don't have the money to buy theirs.
Wow. Is
Which,
it getting that bad?
first off, me personally, just ask.
Yeah.
I may not give you all of it, but I give you a little something. I understand. I've been there. Threaten me?
Yeah, that's not cool.
But at the same time, I'm going to say that that's some social media BS because, damn,
Yeah,
that
that's
store was packed in the middle of the day on a Thursday.
well, Black Friday's coming. So people are getting a jump start already on that.
Yeah, but this is Sam's Club. This ain't Walmart. There's no toy section.
Technically, it's the same thing, isn't it?
No.
Sam's Club's not owned by the same people?
They're owned by the same people, but they don't carry all the same stuff. They've got a
Huh.
lot of the major things, and you can buy it in bulk, but everything that you see in a Walmart, you're not going to find in a Sam's Club.
True. Hey, how about we do some chart patterns since we've been on that hot and heavy?
That'd be good.
Yeah. Well, and everybody's getting that early. God bless you, man. I can't get into the store. Whenever Jen goes, whenever we go, she goes in and does all that crap. I chill in the car and scroll. Chill and scroll is what I do. I can't stand it. I even
I can't. I can't let her. I can't let her do that. I can't.
why take too long?
I love her to death, but she has got no rhyme or reason to shopping. It's over here I need creamer. Ooh, over here I need some apples. Ooh, over here I need some cereal. Ding, ding, ding. I know the
Right?
store. I know where everything's at. I have a route. Follow me.
Right.
But she can't do that. She says, well, I'll take a buggy and Brandon can go with me and I'll keep him entertained. And then I go and I pick up everything. And by the time we catch up to each other, we've got two of just.
I do the same thing because when I do go in, I am extremely specific. I know what I want. I don't do all that browsing. I don't fall for that shit on the end caps pulling me in and let's get this. No, I know what I want. I go in, I get it, I come out. 15 minutes tops. Jen goes in. Oh, let's well, she's gotten better, but same deal. Same deal. It's like we'll go through the aisles. But you know what? I can't really say that anymore because we're so specific with what we eat that she pretty much goes in and just does the same thing. But how about we'll go in and I'll be sitting there in the car and I'll be chilling and scrolling. She goes in for two things and comes out with 6 bags. I'm like,
Dollar General. My wife is absolutely not allowed. It is forbidden for her to go to Dollar General alone.
We call Jen Dollar General eyes. When she goes in there, she has Dollar General eyes. She will go in there, and just because it's $1.30, love you, sweetness. Just because I know she can hear me, she'll end up with like 25 things. I'm like, honey, we don't need stickers for the refrigerator. We don't. The cats have 25 bowls that they eat out of. We don't need 5 more. But
yeah, no, the last time she went to Dollar General, the only thing we needed was a gallon of milk.
mm-hmm.
I had just went grocery shopping and I forgot to grab the milk. So she was going to run up there and grab a gallon of milk. Brandon went with her, so that means there's going to be a half a gallon of chocolate milk and or a box of oatmeal cookies. Okay, so 3 items, right? She comes back $67 later.
Oh,
with bags on both arms because she got caught on the dollar aisle.
Wow. I get it. We end up with markers and scotch tape and all kinds of shit. I'm like, honey. Well, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I love her, but Dollar General is a no.
Yeah. All right. Candle training master class. Let's take a look. We need some volume on that.
Really be careful because you were in this range. You already knew you were in big trouble. And if not, you're about to find out. This right here got pushed down.
Does every playlist start with this video?
See long wick to the top. This is an undecided, which means we were going to the up, which now means we probably going to go down. Right here, the seller's pushing it down. This one was a 100% sure, telling you get the hell out of here. See the hammer? This hammer is like, dude, if you're still here, I am about to rip your heart out because you already saw it got pushed down here. You already saw a giant, tremendous candle. You already got a turn signal to go the other way, and there's your hammer. You better get out, and if not, I'm going to run you over.
I love that video, dude.
Run you over.
It's quick, fast, and it tells you what is going on there.
All I needed to throw in there was eat your steaks.
All right, cup and handle training. Now, cup and handle, gang, as you guys know, is a bullish chart pattern. Sometimes it can be bearish because it's also a double top. So let's see how he plays out here.
Now, anytime when you hear a cup and a handle, what'll happen is it'll do this. So it'll come up here, and then you're going to get this handle, right? Then at this point, we want to see a nice big pop to the upside again, okay? And that's going to be determined exactly by this line right here. It's critical. So at that line, you will watch for it to break and hold. If it
which is the line of your double top.
Does, that should be a nice move to the upside, okay? So that's another good setup, right? Waiting to happen on WBA on Puny's call out.
So you got 2 options there. It is a bullish chart pattern, so it should give you a handle and then slingshot back up, breaking hold of that double top, or it's
tell me this isn't the perfect turn signal. Hold on. Look at this. You see that? It was like, hey, we're going to ride to the moon. And then right here it goes, hey, we're going to go the other way. Do you see that candle? But do you see how perfectly it told you? And for the rest of the world who doesn't know what that is, I mean, you already knew, right? Doesn't matter what time frame. Oh, what do you know? There's a reversal. You see it, Callie?
Yeah, it's the upside down hammer.
See this, everybody?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Callie. I have seen that candle in those patterns as lately.
And
the next candle will actually continue up just like a brief.
Tell me
pop
this isn't.
up or
Which one?
down,
This
whichever
one?
way it's going. So instead of that candle to the right being red going down after the
Yeah.
doji, the evening star,
Yeah.
it'll pop up one more candle, and then the next one will just be a massive knife drop. So I don't know if it's just, you know, a fake out, intentional fake out, or, you know, people trying to push it up further and it just fails.
I think that's most likely what it is because people watch these candle patterns.
Yeah.
So I think they're expecting you to, oh, okay, you think you know what we're going to do? We're going to throw one more in there just to kind of throw things off.
Right.
You know, I think that's what happens. Or it's 2 or 3 dojis in there and then it knife drops, right?
Isn't the perfect turn signal. Hold on. Look at this. You
Yeah.
see that? It was like, hey, we're going to ride to the moon. And then right here it goes, hey, we're going to go the other way. Do you see that candle?
Mhm.
But do you see how perfectly it told you? And
it appears at the top of the uptrend, which lets you know that's a reversal to the other side. That's indecision, which is leading to usually consolidation or reversal of the pattern. So, and that right there is called a shooting star, right? When it's at the bottom like that.
and for the rest of the world who doesn't know what that is, I mean, you already knew, right? Doesn't matter what time frame. Oh, what do you know? There's a reversal. You see it, Callie?
Yeah, it's the upside down hammer.
See this, everybody?
Yeah.
I miss Callie's voice. I'm sure she does too.
I bet her husband doesn't.
Stop it. Candle patterns and trends.
Even in this little thing, right? In my brain, I'm already calculating all these moves, right? I'm already watching each candle, each pattern, each one, the one previous. Where's it going? Where did it go? How did it start? What kind of volume was in there? What did it do? Where's it going? What's happening on my level 2 at the same time? Is there any resistance I need to be watching at the exact same time this is happening? In the meantime, I'm always like right here. I'm paying attention to where the previous zones were of what I need to look for. Like, notice I don't need the whole day. I don't care about the day. All I need is this right here in front of me. This is telling me everything I need.
Ken, what's up? You like what I did with the little snippet? Let me know.
He's got all
Need to
kinds
know
of
about it.
symbols in there. Just
What?
there's a hashtag, £, ampersand.
Nuh-uh.
He said you bleep 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 bleep.
Well, and I had
Yeah,
James
okay.
play the whole thing because for the intro I shortened it up, and then I put your "Welcome to the Aftermarket" right after the guitar. It's like a remix, dude. I have fun doing that.
No, he don't look for it, Don. He didn't do any of that.
No, I'm not. I'm
I'm
just
yanking your chain.
How you know I got a chain? Oh.
I can tell.
Rob Ruckman, what is going on? John B, Chad H, how's it going, Dawn? It's doing good. Small red day. Okay, all right. Spent the afternoon reviewing my journal. Very good. To correct my mistakes. Just too much chasing. Listen, the cool thing about it is that you did go back to your journal, you acknowledged, and you stopped, right? Because we all do it. So you're going to have red trades, you're going to have red days. Nobody's going to get it 100 all the time. But I'm proud of you for going into your journal and digging into it and calling yourself out, and also being transparent for us down here in the chat, right? So that's okay. Tomorrow will be a better day. Shrug it on off. You put it in the journal, you read it, you reviewed it. Now move on. It no longer exists. It's in the past, right? So it's all good. You'll be back tomorrow swinging. You like that, Ken? That's awesome. I'm going to play it for him again now that he's in here. Hold on. We got to do that real quick. I love that song, dude. That guitar is sick.
Taco Bell, Taco Bell.
Welcome to the aftermarket dream. Welcome to the aftermarket dream. Welcome to the aftermarket party where we hang free.
Dude, I love that song. Song is off the chain. And then we got the outro. Hold on, hold on.
Welcome to the aftermarket party where we hang free.
It's all about Ken, man. It's all about Ken. So shout out to Ken Mayfield for the awesome music that he provides for the show, for the group, for the community. He is also the songwriter that came up with the American Dream Trading Anthem that we play every night at the end of the show. Love your face, man. We got to hook up. We got to talk music. We got to. What happened?
You see how right here this got bought right back up, but you can see it's pushing down. You can still see the body is still lower than the previous body, right? Like all of these things, every single one of these. Notice this is starting to change direction. Do you see how this is going a little flatter? You see this?
Yeah.
So instead of it went down, 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 here it went flat, flat. You see this?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a huge thing with chart patterns, right? You got to start watching for consolidation, gang. Consolidation is your clue. It starts off with the dojis, but consolidation, when it starts that sideways crap, that's letting you know, hey, we're about to do something different. And a lot of times when I was new, I would hold on thinking, okay, what's happening? Not realizing, hey, listen, this is probably signaling a pattern change. Now, it can continue to whatever direction it was trending, but usually when they stop the momentum that was already there, that usually means they want to go the other way.
This is the change. It's the change, though.
James, would you agree with that, or?
Definitely. You know, that's something else I was just thinking about too. That remembering talking about when we first started.
Mm-hmm.
You see how zoomed in he is on the candles?
Yes.
I never knew how far to zoom in or zoom out. You know, how much did I need to see? How, I would zoom in super close where, I might see 3 candles to the left and whatever's forming now.
Oh,
and,
I got you.
And no, no.
And miss all of this telling you stuff, right?
Right.
I got you.
Or I finally figured out, okay, so I'm not looking left. I'm zoomed in too close. I need to scroll out, and I would zoom out too far. So I could see all of yesterday, post-market, pre-market, everything that's happened this morning, but I got no idea what the current candle's doing. It's just going. Yeah. There's a sweet spot there. The sooner you find it, the better off you'll be.
Oh my! You said you could see like 2 or 3 candles, and then whatever you were right on, like literally just a couple of candles, and then yeah, you're right. You have got to find that sweet spot for yourself. Now, David does 2 of them. He has 2 chart patterns up at one time. I think he said that he zooms out. Well, not 2 chart patterns, but he has 2 like points of view. He's got it like Coach has it there, and then he also does what you did, James, and zooms it out, and he just splits the screen or has 2 separate screens where he's got one zoomed out so he can see overall and compare history, and he's got one like this. And that's good because sometimes I'll split my screen and I'll do that, right? And like how we have it in the morning when we're doing pre-market. but I'll have the same stock up there and I'll have two different viewpoints of it. You know what I mean? Because that
Right.
just a little tip for you guys, have one where it's zoomed out and have one where it's closer in where you can see everything that's going on within that immediate maybe 10-15 minutes, right? Because that way you can see the trees, but you're also panning out and looking at the forest at the same time. Because if you just look here, you don't know whether this is part of a downtrend that's happening or it's all the way up for the morning and this just happens to be a button hook that's hanging off of it, right? So it's important to have that zoomed out chart as well so you can see overall what's going on, right? You don't want to be counter trend trading thinking, you're going the right way and come to find out this thing's to the upside, right?
It's literally these one little microsecond changes, but you need to be able to adapt, play them, manipulate them. Like the second it happens, you're changing them. But you can tell like the way it's flatter instead of pulling down. Do you see how it's just not down, 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 down? It's changing. There you go. See, it's changing.
It's sideways now.
See,
Popping
boom.
up.
There you go. Now, anybody else who had been scalping that would have been like, what? It's perfectly to the downside. Look, I'm like, I'm telling you, it's not. I can see it. It's changing. But thank you, DT. You see right here, DT? Look.
Yeah. It's
Huh?
like a
Oh my God, Mark, James, remember DT?
Oh yeah.
What up, Mark E. Newman?
cheap pet.
Huh?
Actually,
Now,
kinda-
see, now somebody would have
kinda
been
missed her
burned right
reading the
here.
profits.
I do too. I just miss her, period. She was so bubbly and brought something to the show. DT, if you're watching and you're just kind of hanging in the shadows and you just happen to be watching, we miss you. Come say hi, sis. Sometimes you never know who may be watching this. But yeah, if you happen to be watching, come say hi, please.
I sure would have. Like, oh my
Like,
God.
oh, what do you mean, coach? They were like, what are you talking about? That looks beautiful. It's all to the downside. I'm like, I'm telling you right now, it's not. It could have literally just popped and then started making a move to the other direction. But I knew that at least out of this gate, this was going to have some kind of move to the upside. It didn't mean it was going to be this big of a movement, right? You're never going to guess drastically like this. But I could tell you that I would not be trying to short this here, right? Because I'm going to get burned. So this would have been a long, which I would have got paid nicely because it ended up being a really big long instead of what I thought could be a small pop, right?
Nice.
So are you trying to read the chat?
I am popping down, looking at it every few minutes. Wow, what's up? What am I missing?
Yeah, Mark just wanted to remind you that vegan is his favorite. And I'd have to say I think data trader, he's going to fit right in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he made a comment. We were talking about him getting the diamond and the amazing training and everything, and he says that darn cricket, yes, amazing training. Even if Mark McSee is from Ohio.
Oh, Coach, I see a moderator badge coming just for that alone. Okay. Oh my God, Data. Look, we used to have somebody else in here named Data, but he just went by the name Data, not Data Trader. And man, that brings back memories just saying that name, right? But yeah, if you're going after Mark with the Go Blue, yeah, Coach is gonna love you. He's gonna love you. Where's my?
And that's good
Nope.
money, by the way, right? You're talking about it from here to here. That's actually really good money, even if you got out here, which was telling you, because this, let me show you something else. So since we're talking about it, but it is good money. You made money from this level to this is the sell. Can anybody tell me why this is the sell?
Bearish engulfing.
That is exactly, you nailed it.
Bearish engulfing. Richard, we were looking at this morning, right? You've got a candle, which is, you should be able to fit this inside of this candle. The candle to the right is the larger candle, and you should be able to fit the candle to the left into that candle and have room on both the up and the downside. That's an engulfing. It could be a bullish engulfing or a bearish engulfing. In any event, it's telling you which way the stock wants to go, right? I'm looking to see if I see any other kind of patterns, right? Sure. You also got a bullish engulfing right here, which explains that short run to the upside right there. But it was short lived, right?
This is a
what
bearish
I see is
engulfing.
that mean, that gold line right there
Yeah.
is the mean in the the price action or price zone from the top of those bodies to the bottom of the wicks at the very bottom.
Uh-huh.
That's it's a channel, obviously, but right where it's right where it's at right now is about the middle of that channel.
It is right here, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right. This would be the mean. Yeah, because you figure the bottom of them, the top of them, right along in here would be the middle. And that's the mean. If Richard were in here, he'd be
Candle.
telling
Do you
us.
see this? So the buy was here, right? Because we knew this was reversal, a doji reversal into a green, which means this is the buy, right? You got to ride it up, 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 up right here. This body of this red candle is larger than this candle was, which tells you, and see, just like this, I'd be in a put, right? But does everybody see this? This right here is an engulfing bearish candle. It's bigger than the previous. It is red. That spells reversal. Now we've got stair step down, stair step down, stair step down, and we're waiting on this candle. You see it? Same thing here. We don't want this candle to go above the body of this candle. That is your stop. Right? Right there is your stops being triggered. Do you see it? Do you see it?
Yes, thank you.
Good.
Yes, sir.
The reason that is because then we're no more stare, 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 right? So now we're paying attention. What's the next move? Now you see how it's reversing again?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know why? Look at this hammer. Do you see this one? So you've got a hammer plus it was above, look at it, just above the body of this candle. Do you see this? That tells you another possibility of reversal.
And that whole pattern started with a bullish engulfing. That's probably why it ended up going back up. All right, EWO trading strategy. For those of you that are EWO players out there, this one's for you.
Well, you had a couple things. Can you see my screen?
I see it.
So first couple of things, if you guys are all watching this. So this is your EWO. Right here, it went flat. You see this candle? So right here, it started to show you. You see how they're getting smaller and smaller and smaller in comparative to this candle?
Right.
So you're starting right here to see a sell off, well, a buy, right? It's flipping. So your sellers are disappearing. Your buyers are starting to scoop them up.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, if you look at this hammer, this is supposed to be indicating, that there could be a reversal. Right here was another indication. Do you see how long the wick is on the bottom?
Right.
So that long wick on the bottom is also indicative of buyers pushed it to the upside.
Okay.
Now, this one was tough because what should have happened here is this should have started a new body here, and it didn't. It started here.
That's what Mark is always talking about, coming in on the shoulder like it's doing right here. And that didn't happen right there, right?
Right. So this one was kind of tough. So your engulfing body was not showing any higher, but huge but on this one. The second this body got higher than this body is a huge concern. Do you see it?
Yeah.
And that is also why this popped up.
Yeah. Okay.
Which I'm surprised, honestly, that this body right here did not start right here. And this would have immediately said, I don't want nothing to do with this anymore, because you can see that sellers started to fade. You can see right here off of this one, buyers started to come in. And then, of course, it continued on that pattern. You can see it, all of this down here. Do you see it all?
I see it. Yeah.
So you can see it literally was like sell, 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 and then it started to go like this. And that is just the, this is just like if you were watching candles on the top where I talk about it's looking good and then it gets like heavy on the vine. That's what it was doing here, but in reverse.
Right now you're on the
it's funny
1
that,
minute chart. So when I
this will be one of the videos that
trade,
play because I watched this exact scenario on Works this morning in the pre-market.
That's awesome. That's awesome that you recognize that. That's crazy.
And stayed in it up to the top.
Did you really?
Yep.
Nice. That's a nice trade.
in on the 2 minute EWO or the 2 minute chart. When you're looking at it to monitor it to figure out what your exit's going to be, you switch it to the 1 minute.
No, never. If I'm doing a 2 minute strategy, I never go below 2 minute.
Okay, because I see you're on the 1 minute chart.
Yeah, well, that's just me looking at it the 1 minute. But if you're doing a 2 minute EWO strategy, yeah, I never come out of the 2 minute.
Okay, so leave it on 2 minutes. Okay,
yeah,
perfect.
always. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I'll flip it to a 5 or a 10 just so I'm not staring at every little micro move, and I want to just make sure it's still happening in the direction that I wanted. Right, that kind of gets you out of the mindset of, oh, it's micro movement, and we talked about that a lot on Friday. But a 5, a 10, a 15, it takes you out of the mindset of staring at every little dinky move. But I will never go back. If I'm trading on a 5 minute, I will never look at a 2 or a 1. If I'm trading on a 10, I'll never go to a 5, a 3, or a 2 or a 1. If I'm trading off a 15 intraday, I will never look at a 10, a 5. I never go back.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, because what I was doing, when I was looking at it, I was just looking at the staying below VWAP, obviously.
Yeah.
Shot up above that, but look, now that you pointed it out, looking at how the 2 minute EWO candle is starting to shrink.
Yep.
940,
right here.
it pulled back.
Yep.
We're on a trend down, so that would have probably been my spot to bail. Because had I bailed at 946, I would have probably been either a little bit green or even.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at that EWO. There's hardly any rolling down the hill because of that big gamma candle. It's just like it's going along, and then whoop.
And same thing here. So some of these are really hard to predict, and you're right. You're like, hey, as long as it stays above VWAP, and that's not a bad risk, because what would happen is, if it comes up here and bounces, you're still golden. If it comes back up here though and it stays, I want out, right?
That's what happened to me.
Yep.
I was waiting for a pullback, but then it just kept shooting up.
Now remember, if it does that, right? If that's the move, well, then we just go from a put to a call. We just flip it, right? Boom! It broke above VWAP. I sell this put, and now I'm in a call to the upside, right?
Okay.
So that's what we talk about when it flips. If that put flips to a call, well, then flip it. And you can see here too, right? You can see the change happen.
That was a good one. This is good stuff. You out, Mark? Thank you for coming and hanging out.
Yeah, they are. You had a doji, which is a reversal. Remember this? So everybody check here. Here you go, a little bit of learning. So right here was to the downtrend, right? You had a doji, which typically will signal reversal. That's everybody doesn't know what to do at that point. You had a nice long candle to the upside. And then obviously the other candle that broke above it. These are all good moves.
Don't let Mark fool you. He's got feelings. He's got feelings.
Well, it was right after Data Trader said go blue. He said, I'm out.
Mark's got, he cried when he hit the some of that money. Remember, he's got feelings. Trying to hide it, Boomer. I know you got feelings. Okay, reversal doji candle. These are really, really good videos to pay attention to. Now, just FYI, I got these from the Discord, right? Training videos. Doesn't have VIP, gold, nothing in front of it. Just says training videos. There's a whole slew of playlists in there that have really good. It's got EWO, it's got level 2, it's got scalping. We've been looking at the scalping and the EWO, but tonight we're looking at the chart patterns because we've been studying that. You can also
get them all on the YouTube channel itself. You can go through the playlist and type in the search. What do you want to look up? You want to look up charting. And there's a playlist for charting. You want to look up EWO, all on YouTube.
We got it all.
Yeah, which also brings to mind your your picture with the subscribe, like, and share. Just a thought, a slight suggestion. Oh, Bubba, you got to turn it down and go put a shirt on. Cheese and rice.
Woohoo, Bubba.
Add comment.
Yeah, like at the end, like on the outro.
Yeah, but
right.
if you put it, before and after, because it'll help a lot. After the show ends and it goes off and then it goes into the file. Just going back in after and make a comment. Just a quick little. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Any thoughts? Just anything.
So please make sure you guys are putting comments on there, and I will. If I don't see one that has like, share, subscribe, and comment, I will create one. So good tip. Thank you, babe. I will do that.
He's okay. Just need to put a shirt on. You gonna come?
I have it on the outro. Like, share, comment, and Bubba. What's up, Bubba?
Right there on the camera.
Hi. How you doing? You got your chocolate milk and your cookies?
Somebody sleep all day? Yeah, because they were up all night. Yeah. Somebody
gonna be up all night again?
No. All right, silly goose. Go play.
Get him, Bubba.
Perfectly executed. That was nice. Be careful. Right here's a reversal. Right there's a reversal. See it, Jimmy? You have to be careful of that can.
He's got the second 2-minute euro confirmation on it.
I'm just saying, be careful right here. It doesn't going to, but you have to be more cautious at that point. That's when I start to shed a little bit. And then if it still goes the way I want, then I'll hammer it again. If not, I start to collect my profit here because that could be an indication that it's going to bounce to the upside on the next candle. Now I'm starting to look at if I'm going to enter calls or not because that's gone flat. Now it's going to bounce to the upside. You're going to see it move back up towards VWAP. There it goes. Congratulations, American Dream Trading.
Sweet. Starting critical levels.
Phase is another one. This one keeps riding VWAP here, so you guys can see all morning long. As soon as it breaks through, it comes back and it keeps doing it. That means this one is staying strong to the upside. You guys can see up here.
Okay, too, this is another thing, too. Remember we were watching that video in the pre-market the other morning, right? When Paul was talking about the bullish side bounce, right? Well, look at what's happening here. Look at where it's bouncing. Right at the top of these candles where it hit a high, it topped out. This was a resistance level. And now this came down, but it stopped right at the top of where this resistance is. That's a bullish side. That's a bullish reversal. So it came down and now, look, it's staying to the upside, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Just thing to start looking out for.
Here. Key critical levels, 0.28 cents, and again up here at 0.2914 or 0.29, just to be safe. You want it to be a little above, but you can see it keeps doing the same thing, keeps coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up. Now remember, closer we get to the bell, the more typically these will start to pull back, so be careful. That isn't
That's
the YOLO.
funny. That literally, hold on, that almost looks exactly like the same pattern we were watching on that video. Because remember, it started out with a huge
run up.
Yep, a huge run up, and then it came down 75% of the way down. I mean, this is almost exactly the same thing. And then it did have some consolidation in that middle area, and then it started continuing to the upside, and then it hit the double top, and then it started trying to go to new highs. I don't think we finished it out. Slightly different, but very, very similar.
start to pull back. So be careful. That isn't the YOLO effect. Don't go crazy in here. PXMD. This one started to get volume this morning, but you can see in the L2s, it's just fading. So we are going to keep an eye on it today, though, because if it does start to pop, we definitely want to be involved in that. But it started to get a lot of volume here, and then it just kind of faded. So we'll see what it wants to do. Again, I wouldn't touch this till it breaks VWAP. Keep an eye on that. Let's see. AVTX. You guys can see it came down here for what looks like a quadruple bounce. Well, this one probably isn't.
Wow, talk
You
about
guys
trapping.
can see right here every time it touched, so it got
that
close.
Thing is just sideways.
Touched.
Nice channel trading, though.
So it comes down, right? Came up, came down. Now, you guys all know that we always talk about the bottoms. This is support. Every time it touches support, most likely it wants to pop to the upside. This is why we buy calls or we go long.
Calls on support.
On support. Everybody understands that, right? We've been talking about this for quite a while now, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Coach.
Okay, good. And then remember, the same thing applies to the upside. And this is, we're talking about, right, scalping or long-term. And I'll show you guys some long-term here in a minute. But so the same thing applies right here. So every time we get up to resistance, you get a pullback, a pullback, a pullback, 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 right?
Channel trading.
So again, up here.
We talked about that the other night. That is a range bound scenario, right?
Right. This is where we short it. So we always short or we buy puts up here, up on resistance. And it's the opposite of what your brain will want to do, because every time you see it, oh, but it's running, you're going to want to buy into this really hard. And then it's just going to knife drop on you, right? Because it really wants to come right back down into this channel again, right? So always being mindful. Tesla just broke a key critical level. I want to show you guys Tesla today. The gold line, as you guys may or may not know, if you're newer here, you don't know what that means. On my charts, whenever I put a gold level or this line here, this is a major level of support and or resistance. Can anybody tell me why I drew this out here? Why this matters? Yeah, check this out. So because it's gold, right? Now, if this was a normal level, it wouldn't mean a whole lot. I'd just have it on here, right? A normal level would be like right here, right? Normal level. Gold, though, check this out. If I pull back to the 4-hour chart.
My
boom.
favorite.
Look at where the gold level is on the 4-hour.
It's like IWM, James.
Can you guys see it?
I took a brief look at IWM this morning. It looks like it would have been a very, very profitable trade out the gate this morning.
Yes. Yes, it was.
Right there, and right here. You see it? That's a big level, right? And you're talking about, think about it. This is from June to basically we're almost into October. Okay. So what does that mean to us? Well, why is that such a big deal, Coach? Well, because if it stays below there, that's very bearish for today, right? Because today, this is a huge sign. You're going to probably see, if Tesla doesn't just come right out and just get its guts ripped out, you're going to probably see 241 a couple times today because of this.
It wants to
no other reason other than this. If this stays below this 241, it's very bearish today. If it can even stay up in here at all, it will give it a little more strength to lead into what we'll see tomorrow. So if you guys are, heavy Tesla traders right now, you can see I've drawn out the lines to the downside off of the 4-hour. Well, Coach, what are you using the 4-hour for? Because you can't really go off the previous day, right? We only got a little bit of information. You see here? I can't go back to the previous day and go, well, what low were you at the previous day? Do you see how there's no information for downside? So we have to go back. We have to go back until we get data, right?
Data trader.
That will start to tell us, hey, where does this want to go? What does this want to look like, right? You can do it off the 4-hour as long as you can go back in time. So you start to find data, and you see the data back here that we can go for the low side. And now every one of these are going to matter throughout today. As long as it stays below 241, you will go back in time and you will look at all of these to start to determine these key critical levels, support resistance, any types of bounce. Where has it touched a lot? What did it do when it got there? What is it possibly going to do this time?
Yeah, Data said he had to leave us. Something about deep meditation and finding out a way to express his remorse for picking on Mark.
Oh man.
No, he had school pickup.
Well, it's about that time though. So I will go ahead and close her on down so that we can get on to the rest of our evening. I'm playing with some avatar stuff on CapCut, so I'm gonna try to edit. I found that video that Bruno sent me, the testimonial we had yesterday.
Yeah.
Dude, you'd freak out. I gotta send it to you. I got an avatar on it actually talking.
Nice.
Yeah, it looks really cool. So I'm playing around with that stuff. So that's what I'm on my way to do.
Speaking of avatars, did a little Zoom meeting with my wife this afternoon. She's now got signed up, so she's a notary, Texas State notary.
Okay.
She's got signed up and approved now to be an online notary as well.
Okay.
Which is a whole separate thing and process.
Right.
But in order to do it, you have to be able to witness, like she has to be able to watch you sign the document, just like in it. If you took it to her office and notarize it, and she of course, so she
right
to do that, right?
So she needs some tech equipment, some cameras, and
well, she's got all that. But
okay.
it's basically just, she'll send you a document, you get an email of it, then you go to the Zoom link, and once you're in the Zoom meeting with her and she can see you, you state your name and blah, 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 and then you sign the document, she signs it, saves it with her seal, and both parties get copies of it. So you've got a notarized document that you didn't have to go to an office and do.
Isn't that crazy? Coach was talking about technology this morning. Wow.
Yeah. Well, so it's new to her, so she's trying to figure out all the little ins and outs of Zoom and this, that, and the other, and which I may talk to Doug or somebody later on the document stuff, or just play with it myself a little bit to try and figure that out, because it's supposed to save the file to the documents, Zoom documents. So we've got to help her figure that out. But anyway, moral of the story, in doing that, she saw my avatar. Right? The little avatar of the people that's pops up.
Yeah.
She says, "Who is that a picture of?" I said, "That's me, honey." She said, "That ain't you."
With your suit all decked out.
I said, "Yeah, it is. It's an AI generated avatar of me in a suit." I told them they were a little generous with the hairline. She said, "A little."
Man. Oh, no mercy, no mercy.
Yeah. So y'all give me a hard time about picking on her about her coffee. It goes both ways.
You know what? And we give Bruno a hard time about the way he does with his fiance. But the funny thing is, one of the other mods, who was a mod at the time, who's no longer here, said that Bruno's fiance, oh yeah, she got him whipped. So if we see what Bruno said, but Bruno may have valid reasons why he treats her the way he does, because he's, you know what I mean? She's most likely giving it to him as well. So
my wife's made the comment before, because I've told her about a couple of different things and discussions, and she says, I bet that everybody in that group just thinks I'm a real witch, except she didn't say witch. I said, no, that they probably are. There's at least half of them, I'm sure, that just think I'm a real ass.
Who thinks that, James? you do paint a certain picture of her, though.
I've never claimed not to be.
Right? You too. I bet you guys are just like Bruno and his lady.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, anything else you want to add before we get out of here?
Was it Thursday night? Is it Wednesday night?
It is Thursday. Crypto was last night.
It's tomorrow night.
I have no idea about that. Huh?
It's tomorrow night. Yesterday.
Tomorrow night is yesterday. Yeah. No, tonight is yesterday. Tonight will be yesterday.
That's what I said.
No, you didn't. You said it's tomorrow. Yesterday.
It's tomorrow night's yesterday.
Oh, tomorrow night's yesterday. Okay.
Yeah. See, I know what I said. I was there when I said it.
I got you. I'm picking up what you're putting down now. I got it. I was a little slow on the take for a second, but
yeah. Well, I just wanted to mention for those who haven't seen, and I mentioned it in the chat earlier. Mark mentioned it in the chat. And I'm sure you've heard, Miss Dawn, that Coach got a new affiliate program.
Oh,
for the futures trader.
Yeah.
Future traders.
Yes.
Check it out.
Yes.
Get a little extra something for prop firm trading.
He was talking about, if you missed the details of that, you can go on American Dream Trading, but check out today's live. And he went into it on that as well this morning. So
yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and watch all that. I missed the entire day.
I know you did. Well, we knew you would because you had a lot of stuff you had to do. But yeah, he was talking about it this morning on the live. So go check it out.
Sweet.
Yep.
All right. That's all I got. Not all.
All right, y'all. Everybody have a good one. I'm going to go ahead and end with Coach's rules, how we normally do. God damn, you got me talking like a damn Texan, James. Stop it.
You're welcome.
Peace and blessings, everybody. I'll see y'all in the morning.
You guys remember all the rules. You must follow all of them. Not some. You don't get to sprinkle in your own and leave mine out. You must follow all the rules. Always have a stop loss in each and every trade. If you're a new trader, make sure you are simulate trading only using a paper account. I don't want anybody losing their money while you are in training. Make sure you guys are using small position sizes. This will allow you to let those runners run and stop out the losers. Again, stops on every trade, regardless of shares, options, futures, or crypto. Make sure you guys are journaling every single day. It's one of the most important pieces of what we do on top of the risk management so that you can help assess what you are doing and make the changes that you need to do. Don't trade in the first 30 minutes or the last hour of the day if you're a new trader. And if you are an experienced trader, please be careful the first 3 minutes or the last 8 minutes of the trading day.
I was stuck in the cycle, just spinning my wheels, chasing time, losing sleep, forgetting how to feel. Dreams collecting dust on a shelf in my mind, till I found a spark, a way to realign. Not just numbers, charts, or lines on a screen. It was a mirror that showed who I could be. American dream trading, you opened the door, gave me the tools, now I'm asking for more. No more waiting for life to decide. You gave me the pen so I can rewrite. From fear to focus, from doubt to drive, I found my strength, now Now I grow with every rise and fall, standing tall, no dreams too small. American dream being traded, you show me the way, turn my dark into light, my night into day. Now I'm writing my future in my own hand, with purpose, with power, with a brand new plan. From stop to soaring, from fear to flight, you help me rewrite my life. Yeah, I'm trading more than stocks, I'm trading pain for pride. Thanks to the dream, now rewrite my life.